If it's not the C-Dub brand, well, it's not the C-Dub brand.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is C-Dub once again, and I am here to show you something that I am very, very excited about. It's called Hoop Triggerz Plus. Now, I know y'all have heard of Hoop Triggerz, which released last 2018 in June, but this is Hoop Triggerz Plus. This is a whole nother level. This is more than what you're used to. If you know anything about Hoop Triggerz, you can see already that this offers a lot more. All right. So let's just get straight to the biggest difference between Hoop Triggerz and Hoop Triggerz Plus. Hoop Triggerz will give you 3 different collections, and they're on here as well. On Hoop Triggerz, you get the band, the 2-piece, and you also get this deliverance trigger. And that's a one-time purchase app for $59.99, and you get to keep it forever. It's yours. Just works just like that. And you have 2 different ways you can back up a preacher. You have the organ and drums, and you also have the full band. And also with the deliverance triggers, you have like some altar call music and stuff like that. And a lot of people use it in church. It works. And a lot of people can get through the whole church service with just those 3. But for those who are wanting more, we've created this app called Hoop Triggerz Plus, and it gives you more options, more collections, unlimited amount of collections. This will never end. Right now, at launch, we have counted about 18 collections of different things you can use during your service, everything from congregational songs to things for call to worship, different things you can use with the preacher. And we have added the ability to not only back up the preacher, but now you can actually back up a singer. And I'm going to show you that in this tutorial. I'm going to go through each one of these collections and show you what they can do and let you hear all of them. So if you look in the description, you will see some different markers where you can skip to whichever collection you want to hear or see. But right now I'm going to get straight to it. So first thing we're going to do is go to Worship Flow. All right. So this collection, Worship Flow, is not on the regular Hoop Triggerz app. It's only on the Hoop Triggerz Plus. And Hoop Triggerz Plus is a subscription-based app. And so if you look in the description of this video, you will see the current price of this app monthly fee. And it is well worth it, and you cannot beat it anywhere. You get this stuff, and it keeps coming, and it keeps coming. And we're adding more and more all the time. So let's check out Worship Flow. Now, when you open up Worship Flow, you'll notice it looks very similar to the Hoop Triggerz app, but this does a little bit different, well, a lot different things than just the normal Hoop Triggerz app. First of all, just to go through the controls, you have the key changes, the arrows up and down. You can also tap on the key display, and you can choose whatever key you want it in. And of course, if you didn't know about it, this app also has key detection. So when you actually tap on the key display and hold it, it will detect what key you're preaching in, and it'll tell you. All right. So right now it's saying I'm talking in G, but basically it's just that easy, and it'll put you in the right key no matter what. All right. You also have your talk music. You have this little icon right here that will actually let you hear what key the triggers are in. And then we can go to special. And it's another set of samples with this S button. I like to call it the shout starter, because when you tap it, that's what's going to happen. And we also still have pads mode, where you can play your individual sounds however you want to play them. But here in Easy Play, this is a pre-made sequence of chord progressions that you can use that you don't really have to know, or you don't have to know at all how to play. You just keep tapping it, and it's already set to where it'll sound right when you tap it. So I'm sure you want to hear what it sounds like. This is Worship Flow, and this is basically something you would use at the start of a service, kind of like a call to worship moment. And you can do some exhortation with this. Let's just play it. All right, here we go. I'm going to put this in. Let's pick a key. We're going to go with B. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to switch this back to normal first. And this is what you get. This is something you can start your service with. Bringing the people together at this point. All right, tap it again. Everybody just lift your hands. And this can also be played in the pads mode. As you can see, it's on pad number 4 right now. We move to pad number 5. Or we can go back to easy play. CD number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And we could go back to number 1 if you want to. But let's go to 10. Let's go to special. Let's keep tapping. Do it again. Think how you can use this in your church service. I mean, think of that. Let's go back to pads. I like that. Go back to 10. All right, let's move on to 16. 17. 18. All right, so yeah. Now if we switch back to normal, we can actually transition out of that into some talk music, right? And we just hit the T button. We'd like to welcome you today to whatever your name of your church is. You know, that's where you talk. See what I'm saying? So it's already in the key of the Triggerz. And this talk music will literally keep playing on and on and on. It'll just keep looping once it gets to the end. You won't even feel the loop. It'll just transition right to the beginning again. All right? If you want to stop that, you can just tap it and boom. All right? Yo, I'm trying to tell you, this collection is amazing. Now, if you swipe to the left, normally there would be some type of shout music, but I actually put the deliverance triggers here because this is a worship flow collection. I actually put 2 worship moments in this collection. All right. So whereas you can, you can play. And everybody knows, well, maybe not everybody, but these are different levels that you can play this music. So it's not like that's all you get. You can add more to it. See that? You want to take it even higher? Great thing about this is these keep looping and you can actually break them down. Maybe you need to say something right there. Okay. It's very cool. Very cool. Now, if you see right here, you see the sync button, and this goes for any collection or worship moment or shout moment that looks like this. When this sync button is on, you don't have to worry about switching the pads in the at the perfect time, because it's going to switch over right at the end of the measure. When it gets to that point, boom, just like that. Now, if you take this off, you can kind of play around and switch them whenever you want to. See how quick it goes. But when it's on, boom, just like that. Right here, switch. See what I'm saying? So that's what that sync button is for. Of course, you can take out the drums. Just have the loop playing with the music. drums back in. Take out the music. You want to do something, you know, if you're a musician, you want to play along with this, you can do that. All right, so the same thing goes for the other side. When we swipe this way, you have the same collection. I mean, the same flow, whereas you can start with something that's calm. And I know most of us are familiar with this one from the Hoop Triggerz app. You can take it up a little more. See how more instruments came in right there? Take it up a little higher. Kind of going through them a little bit fast because you got to cover a lot. Let's take it to very intense. Break it down. Just like that. Now, if you notice, you may have not have noticed that when I went to this collection, I double tapped this key display right here. And the reason I did that was because when you double tap it, it will put it in the key that the actual worship moment or shout moment was created in, which you see up here, A flat. So you can pitch shift this to any key you want to, but of course, the farther you get away from the normal key, it may start sounding a little chipmunkish. And sometimes, you know, you want to just make sure you get it in the actual key that it is. I mean, we could play this in B flat, and it still sounds good. See what I'm saying? But if I ever want to go back to the original key, just double tap it, or the original tempo. Same thing. You can double tap this window right here where the tempo is, and these are showing actual BPM. So this is the actual BPM of this collection. This is the actual key of this collection. All right. So I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in, but we got to move on, y'all. We got to move on to the next one. All right. So we're going to go back out to the collection screen, and we're going to go down to church flow. Now, church flow, this is kind of the answer to a lot of questions people would ask me for the Hoop Triggerz app, the regular Hoop Triggerz app. And that was, can we create something where you can start off kind of with organ and drums, but the special would actually be a full band. So that's what this is. But it's a whole nother level. I mean, it's crazy. So let's check out what happens when I tap the button, the tap button here on the church flow collection. All right. All right. So we have drums and organ. Jesus said, yeah. Let's go to the past so you can see where we are. So you have that organ B3 sound with the drums. Now, of course, also, if you saw this tap button right here, this repeat button, it'll just repeat whatever the last sample that was played. See that? So that's what that's for. Of course, you can change the keys. Keep going up. Keep going up. Now you see this is changing to a key icon when I change it, and it lets you hear what key is going to be in before you press it. All right. And like I said before, you have the key detection. Jesus. All right. He said. See how quick it did that, right? It's very fast. So now we can move on up to whatever key we want to. But when we go to special, now it's going to bring in a full band just like this. Let's keep tapping. Oh, yeah. Where we at now? We're going to pass 12. I just like going between 11 and 12. Sometimes I do 16, 17, 11, 12. I just love that. I love it. All right, so we keep going. Let that play out a little bit. Something supernatural is gonna happen. Y'all know how we do. Take to the next level. Y'all want some more? We can do this all day. All right, let me get on out of here. Oh, I'm not sure if I showed you the shout starter. Here we go. Right. Yes, it does that. So that happens on the special side. So if you notice when I switch between the normal and special, you see these two change from T to S. So when the normal, that's where you get the organ taught music. You can use this during altar call or however you want to use it. But the shout, yeah. Yeah, so while it's red, that means it's playing. When it turns green, that means it's stopped. So that's what that's for. And that works in every key too. We can swipe over to the left and we can start a shout bump. Hey, hey. Let's go to the next scene. All right, let's take it out. Y'all know how we do. Come on now. All right. Let me get out of here before we stay there. So yeah, that was a swipe to the right. So if I swipe to the left, I actually put the deliverance triggers, the same one we saw on the last collection, on this one as well. So you have the option of having like a worship moment, or a shout moment, or you can do talk music. And it's just so much you can do just with this one collection. I mean, it's the possibilities are really endless, but hey, I got to move on to the next one. So let's go to the next one. All right. This next one is called Hymn Flow. And as you see down in parentheses here, you see I need thee and yes, Lord. Okay, this is a breakthrough in technology. I mean, really for churches, because I'm going to download it while I'm talking. This is like the first time in history where someone can actually play behind a singer. And I'm not talking about a track. I'm talking about a song that doesn't. You ever try to sing a song with no tempo or rubato? That's what they call it, or what we call it. I'm a musician, so yeah. That you ever try singing that by a track? Like try singing a song that doesn't have a tempo by a track. You kind of have to time what you're going to say and all that kind of stuff. Well, we don't have to do that anymore. Now anybody can play behind you with this app. It's very easy. And so basically, here's the concept. This screen right here is going to tell you basically what's going to happen if you tap this button. Or maybe not what's going to happen, but it's going to give you cue words that let you know when to tap it. I put it like that. So, of course, this is intro. And so we have the normal and special. The normal side is going to be I need thee. Okay. So if you tap this button right here, and you see intro, it's going to play an intro for I need thee. And then you just basically wait until you see or you hear the words that come up on the display. All right, I'm going to show you how it works so it makes sense. So if I tap it. All right, so that's the intro. So if somebody was singing, you would wait until they said I need before you tap it again. So I'm just going to do a demonstration. I need. See how that worked? I need. All right, so it's gonna play a little bit. Yeah, tap it. See how easy that is? I need. And you just kind of wait for that cue word, right? It's playing. Oh, bless. Somebody better come on. Me now, my Savior. Y'all like to do runs right there. Hey. You know how y'all do. stop it again, it's going to go back to the intro. But remember I told you, I need thee and yes, Lord. So if we move over to special, we can go to yes. Yeah. Yes, we can play this. Somebody ought to tell them yes. Of course, it's still saying yes, but you get the point, right? Now we can go to the path and look at this. Now, in easy play, it's only going to take you to 15. It's going to go back up to 10 so you can keep the sequence going. But if you want to move past that, go to the path mode and hit 16. Yep. You do that again. Do this all day. Now if we want to end it, then go to 18. And you got an organist that's giving you some. Come on, somebody got to shout. We can go back to 15. Now on this particular collection, because it has yes Lord in it, I changed this button to play a little different music. So check it out. Y'all know what that is. Yes, Lord. All right. Let me stop. So yeah, now I gotta play it again. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So yes, you can literally. So I mean, think about it. Say if you were gonna do "I Need Thee" as a sermonic selection, you could play for yourself, literally. If you could do this before you preach, or you could do this after you preach. You could do this whenever, and it works in every single key, every key. So it doesn't matter what key you sing in, you can use. Yeah. So let me move on. All right. So if we swipe to the left in this particular collection, I put a shout on both sides, okay? Because that's what's going to happen after this song. So I figured you should have some options. So like either we can keep the shout in this key, or we could double tap it, move it to B flat, and play it. I'm just going through. Take it out. All right. So I don't know if you're recognizing this, but this app can literally hold down a whole service if you practice with it and learn how to use it. And it's really simple, as you can see. It's not hard at all. So this is the hymn flow collection, and trust me, there are going to be a lot more of these coming your way with different songs that you can do just like this. It's going to be very, very dope. Now, the band, all right? We're going to go through this quickly because I got to move on, but the band is basically what it says. It's a 7-piece band. You have drum, Rhodes, piano, organ, guitar, bass, and synth. All right, and so with this one, you kind of get a full band sound throughout the whole collection. So if we tap in, Jesus said. All right, it works in every key. Go to special, we still got the band with us. Bring the band. move over to pad. All right, 11, 12, 13. A lot of people use this collection because it's so dope. Once again. Oh yeah, we're gonna go there. It's gonna happen. Once again, you have key detection. You have all the different keys in this one, and just every feature that's in all the other ones. But this one, you actually have a praise break on one side. You swipe the other way, you have a worship moment on the other. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's move on. All right. So now we're gonna go to the 2-piece organ and drums collection, and I like this because this kind of gives you that. It's almost like when a preacher is not fully ready to go into the straight hoop, but you need a little something to just, y'all know how you want the organ to just kind of tickle a little bit. That's what this is. So if the preacher is preaching Jesus, see, it's giving you the little organ riffs. See that? 2-piece organ and drums, y'all. All right, let's look at it in pads mode. So that was pad number 5. Let's change keys. A flat. All right. Now, well, let's go through them. All right, let's move over to special. Now, when you move to special here, it's the same exact samples when you move from normal to special here. It's the same thing. It's just the only difference is this is playing a sequence for you when you tap it, so you don't really have to think about what you're doing. In pass mode, you're actually creating whatever you want to do. That makes sense. All right, so this pad number 10, if you listen to it, you may not hear it on your phone real good because it's very low, but in a speaker system, you'll hear it. And what it is it's like an organ rumble. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all hear that? And then you go into the So from there to there. And then we just move on. Yeah. 2-piece organ and drum. So that's what you get. It's not like a full band sound. It's more like what it says. 2-piece, just organ and drums. And of course you have your worship moment and you have your shout moment as well. All right, let's move on to another collection. Now this is brand spanking new for Hoop Triggerz. If you followed this product, you've seen it when I had it for Ableton Live and Main Stage, but now it's actually in Hoop Triggerz, and y'all, this is so dope. So this is gonna look different. This doesn't open up like the other collections. It's more of its own kind of music thing going on here. And so what you have here is a praise medley of different congregational songs that you can sing in church. And not only do you have drums and music or whatever, but you also have background vocals to actually back you up, and you can take them out if you don't want them. This works in every key. Of course, like I said, the further you get away from the main key, the vocals may sound a little interesting, but hey, you can take out the vocals and use the music however you want to. So let's check it out. So it's real easy. It's real simple. And y'all know how we do congregational songs in church. You know, you can do 8 congregational songs easily in the setting because they all have the same tempo and they all just flow into each other. Well, that's what this is. So if you do congregational songs at church, this is all you right here. All right. So check this out with vocals. In the army of the Lord. In the army. In the army of the Lord. All right. So this is gonna keep playing. Yes, in the army. It's just gonna keep playing. In the army so you can sing this as long as you want. Like I said, you can take out the drums. Take out all the other music, just want background vocals. Let's move on to the next. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Since I laid my burdens down, right, let's hit the switch button and go to the next four. Take it up. Let's go to send it on down. And these will just keep looping and you can go between them. Have you want to. Power. Let's take it out here. Praise Him. Come on. Praise Him. Stand up. I'm getting excited, y'all. Praise. And you can switch back to any of these songs you want to at any point in time. And you don't have to really worry about getting off track or anything like that because it's just going to keep going. Let's go back to I'm a Soldier. I'm a soldier. In the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier. In the army. All right. You get it. So you see what I'm saying? This can go on and on and on. And you just switch and you just go to whatever song you want to go to. And it just switches in time and you just sing with it. You can take the vocals out and sing, whatever, however you want to do it. It's so simple. Yeah. You need this app. If you don't have it, yeah, you need it. All right. We got to move to the next one. All right. Now, from Praise Medley on down, as of right now, these collections all are basically moments that you can use that just give you different feels for whatever you want to use it for, really. This one's, we call it Worship Until Infinity. Of course, there wasn't enough room to write until, so we just put till right here. Made it short, but when we play it, this is what you get. Very cool music that you can use. I mean, if you want to just sing your own songs in church with this music, you can do that. So I'm going to play through the sections and let you hear what they sound like. Add more instruments. Sometimes I use this just for meditation. All right, more intense. Take it up to very intense. So this can be used for anything. Worship, praise, altar call, you name it. A message, break it down. Like there are some people who actually preach their messages to this music. And as they intensify their message, they can literally intensify the music. It's really dope. All right, it's called Worship Until Infinity. All right, I'm gonna get out of this one. Let's go to the next one. I got a lot more to show you. This one's called Serenity. I love it. I love it. I love it. Check it out. I especially like this one for altar calls because it just seems so grabbing and it makes you want to go to the altar. All right, let's go to the next section. Like, really, y'all, where else can you do this? I mean, most of the time when you play tracks, you get what you get. You can't change anything. You can't go back to any section. Here, you can literally flow with the track, and the track can flow with you. All right, let's go to Live in Me. I love this one. Check it out. This would fit in your service. You have options. All right, so let's go to a little more. Yeah, it added a little bit more instrumentation to it, made it a little bit more full, and just made it more rounded. All right, so we're gonna go to more intense and watch how you transition from that by just pressing more intense. So then you have more drums. You tell the moment is intensified. Basically, do a little bit more. All right, got to move on. Let's go to Heart Therapy. Oh my gosh, I love this one. I love it. I'm just gonna play it. I love it. All right, let's add more instruments. Here we go. I know y'all feel that. This one gets me, I'm not gonna lie. I love it. All right, let's move to more intense. More strings came in. Let's give you that low on the bottom. It's gonna sound excellent through your speakers at church. I'm telling you, you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's gonna be great. All right, this moves very intense. Woo. That's glory right there, y'all. So I gotta let this play through one more time. I have to. One more time, y'all. All right, let's break it down. Break it down. All right, we got to get up out of here. Let me go to the next. Whew, I love it. All right, the next one, we have some shouts on here. So we have Revival, and this is like This is a lot of shouts. You know, normally they only have 4, but this one actually has 8 scenes. So let's go through them. Right in there. Scene 1. Let's move on to scene 2. Y'all ain't ready for 5. I'm gonna take you there anyway. Switch over, go to 5. Here we go, here we go. Scene 6. All right, here we go. Scene 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Last scene. All right. The revival, and it's named that, as you can see, for a reason. All right, let's move out. I shout. Here's another one. It's dope. Y'all ain't ready. Let's go. Let's move to scene 2. Let's go. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Y'all ready for this out? All right, y'all, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out. All right. Imagine what you can do with that in church. Man, for real. All right, we're gonna move. All right, here's something new. We call this Welcome to Mississippi. Why? Why do we call it that? Because we want to do something for everybody, and we know in Mississippi we love that good old quartet music. So here we go. Oh yeah, we went there. Now what you gonna do with this? There's so many things you can do with music like this that's just wide open. All right, so let's add a little bit more to it. Oh yeah. Come on now, when Men's Sunday comes, y'all can come together, put some lyrics together, sing this in church. Add some more drums. Here we go. In here. Y'all ready for it? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. What you gonna say to that? Let's keep that going. That's where you tell your story. Like any other thing, back to the top. Yeah. All right, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. All right, so we're gonna go out of this one. Let's go to country shout. So I wanted to put a shout there for y'all too, because I'm from the country, and that's how we do. So. Let's move to the next one. Number 3. Woo. This is how you jumping out your seat right here. All right. Got to get out of here. We still have more. It's so much more. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I may have to say these two to last because they just do something to me. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This is prophecy given, and this is just what it says it is. You can use this during a prophetic moment. Man, here we go. Add more instruments. A little bit more intense and bring the drums in. So you can use this during that moment where you're talking to the people. Maybe it's a prophetic moment. Maybe it's an altar call. Where it goes in your service. All right, it's a little very intense. Here we go. That's what I love about this. It's not just a straight track. You can actually control the flow. All right, I gotta get out of here. All right, let's move on to the next one. That's prophecy given. This is prophecy fulfilled. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna lie. Currently, this is my favorite collection because all I see with this one is somebody just going around laying hands on everybody. Because that's what it makes you want to do. I see that, and I just hear Leandria Johnson just singing something to it. So check it out. This is like the soft moment. Ooh, when this next one comes in, though. Here we go. Ooh. Come on, y'all. You've been praying. You've been asking God to do something. Come on. And God is giving you the green light. God has answered your prayer. Come on now. That's what this one's about. This is that answered prayer collection. Huh? Woo. Come on now. Let's take it up very intense. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. You don't have to wait anymore. It's happening right now. Right now. I speak that into somebody's life right now. It's happening right now. That thing that you've been praying for. I can play this all day. Let me break it down. I can't do this, y'all. I can't. This ain't supposed to be part of this tutorial. I'm sorry. But I just, okay. Yeah. Prophecy fulfilled. I love it. I love it. I love it. Gotta get out of here. Deliverance triggers. We showed you that earlier in the first collection. So I played that. So I'm not going to go through that one again. Whew. All right. Benediction. This is something you can kind of play as the people are leaving. And it just gives you some music. And it's not just something that's just going to keep repeating itself over and over again. You can actually change the sections on this one too. All right. It's kind of like a happy, we are shaking hands, we're giving hugs. It makes people feel good. Makes people feel positive. Like a positive style type of music. You know what I'm saying? And like, so if you're the sound man in the back, you can change up these sections as we go along. I got to get out of here. Hey, this is Hoop Triggerz Plus. It is in the App Store right now. Now, here's the really dope thing about it. You can actually go right now to the App Store and download this app for free and try it for free. For how long? 14 days, y'all. 14 days. You can try it for free. You can try out all the different collections. You can see what everything sounds like. You can even try it in church. You can take it up to your church, hook it up to your sound system, and just see for yourself what it sounds like before you buy it. Like, come on. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can try it for free. So go to the App Store right now. Y'all, let's make this app the #1 app in the music category. Matter of fact, let's make this app the #1 app, period. All right. Go to the App Store, go to Google Play, download it, start your free trial, and just check it out for yourself. You heard it here, but it's totally different when you hear it for yourself on your sound system at church or on your phone or tablet or whatever you're going to use. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. The link is right below for Apple and Android devices. Just click on it. It'll take you straight there, and you can start your free trial right now. Right now. There are tutorials here. All you have to do is just swipe, and you can see other tutorials that I've done over the Hoop Triggerz apps. Y'all, this is just the beginning. Like, these collections are what we're starting off with, but I guarantee you we add more, and we're adding more, and we're never going to stop adding more. Hoop Triggerz Plus It is in the App Store. Look in the description. You can find out all the information about the monthly subscription. And it's worth it. Like, you can't beat this. You cannot beat this. This is a gift from God, because I come from a place where there aren't a lot of musicians. Really, there aren't any. And I know that a lot of churches can benefit from this, and you will benefit from this. So here it is. As I always say, there is no reason that any church should not have music, because it is available to you right now from the palm of your hand. This is C-Dub, Hoop Triggerz Plus. Go to the App Store. Go to Google Play. It's on both Android and Apple. Love y'all. Peace out.
If it's not the C-Dub brand, well, it's not the C-Dub brand.